Listen, I hate meetings. Now, I know I have to go to them, but I feel like so much of it is just like wasted on thrashing or admin work. But what if they didn't have to be so painful? For my own projects, and even like a lot of my clients, they use Miro for a lot of like project management stuff and collaboration. But turns out Miro is more popular than I thought. They just crossed 100 million users, which if you think about that, that's more than the entire population of Germany. But another cool thing is I got access to their latest announcements at Canvas 25, and they announced a lot of cool things that are actually gonna make my life a lot better, a lot easier. For example, they're actually like using agentic AI in a good way. They call them SideKicks, and they can like visually have context of what's on your Miro board. So you're able to give them instruction that will have the context of what you already have on the board. So for example, like a lot of engineers and product people have retrospectives where they put up a bunch of stickies and they write notes on. And at the end, there's always this painful period where we're trying to categorize them and put them all together. You can just use a sidekick to summarize and get the main talking points of that whole meeting. Basically, they're actually using AI to get rid of a lot of the monotonous and boring stuff that none of us really like. Actually, with prototypes and their design tools, they're actually able to have their agents inside of Miro integrate and talk to any sort of agent or code editor that you have, completely transferring over the information you need to build your prototype in code, in Cursor, in whatever editor you use, get past all the boilerplate and basic stuff that you have to build up on a new software project already. This just does it for you. It makes it seamless between one collaboration tool and where you're actually doing the work and coding. Again, like removing the worst parts of meetings and actually making work happen from those meetings. So I might share more tools when I get to play around with it in the future, so stick around if you're interested. But you can also check out the keynote yourself in the description. I put that there. So far, this gets me super excited because it's a company that's collaborating and using AI in a good way to make our lives easier.